Oh, hello there, you lovely lot. Welcome back to another fantastic show here on Crafters TV. It is Friday. It's the weekend when the real me comes alive. Oh, yeah, we are going to take you into the weekend in style. It is Colour Me Happy, but it is the third day of Craftmas. And on the third day of Craftmas, my true love gave to me 3 for 2 on all Spectrum Noir products. Every single individual Spectrum Noir product in this show and across the entire website is going to be on a 3 for 2 for you. So some epic deals just got even better. Talking of epic, she is back, the final instalment in the trilogy of today. That has been Debbie Robinson. How are you, Debbie?
Fine, dandy and ready to go since we're a little bit late. Apologies for that, we're having a couple of little technical issues. But we're ready to get cracking with one of my favourite shows here at Crafters TV, which is all about colouring and Colour Me Happy. It is absolutely fabulous. We've got some great deals on the show tonight and we're going to kickstart things with that year of colour. I'll show you, in fact I say that, Joe, we've got tons of stuff on the show.
So much stuff.
There is so much stuff on the show that you're going to have a blast, and we've got a special guest in the studio as well. And if you followed us on socials or saw the earlier show, you'll probably know who that is that we're talking about. And she's going to be popping along to do a demo as well. But what I thought I'd show you is a couple of samples from the year of colour to get yourself started with. So you've got a fantastic calendar that you are going to be able to colour in, and then you can chop down into and take it into your card making, or you could literally keep them as beautiful pieces for yourself, for your home decor. But there's tons of things you can do with them. I love what the design team have done with this calendar, because when you see the size of the calendar to start with, you're going to think, how on earth? But it's just by getting creative. Get snipping into your pieces and get creative by literally taking little elements and adding them to your crafty stash. There's more than... I'm so sorry, I got a little bit excited then. I saw another little face in here that I'm like, that was another little special guest. Hello, Mr. Laird. Oh, God, you're going to come on, let him just jump in. Come on, look at this.
Yeah, he's here.
I got so excited.
He's here getting his fan mail.
He's getting his fan mail. I'm going to have a hug. Oh my God, this is just so lovely.
Just pop in and just hand in a few things.
Oh, and it come at the right time. We were just kick-starting the show with Colour Me Happy.
Perfect.
Are you still doing your crafty live tonight?
I am indeed. Yes. So when you guys finish?
It's so good and lovely to see you. It is.
Better go.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
Oh no, do you know, that was such a lovely surprise. Oh, there were no way I were letting you go past there without bringing you in here. Absolutely amazing to see the gorgeous Craig. You see, you wouldn't have got that unless you'd been here watching us live. So it is absolutely gorgeous to see him looking so healthy and so well. And I got me cuddle eventually. But yeah, there's tons of things you're going to be able to do with this. It's an incredible deal that we've got on the show today as well. Incredible deals across the Spectrum Noir, all the way through there. Go ahead over there, shop while you watch. Is that the right way around?
Watch while you shop.
Watch while you shop. See, he's got me all in a kerfuffle, the hottie Scotty. The Scotty hottie. The hottie Scotty. He's got me all in a bit of kerfuffle. I need a couple of minutes.
There is absolutely loads in the show for you. Definitely worth heading over to the website. And I would say, you know, with this show, head over to the website, click the Shop the Show button, have a look there. You can absolutely go and do that. What I'd also urge you to do is click the Spectrum Noir area on the website afterwards as well and have a look, because any individual Spectrum Noir products are on a 3 for 2 only for today. I'm going to run you through some of the stuff that you're going to be seeing a little later in the show. Triblend brush markers, they're in the 3-piece sets. The whole collection is available, but it's broken down into the 3 pieces. All of 3 for 2 as well. So you've got Spring Blooms, Summer Sun, Autumn Hues, Winter Holiday, Cottage Garden, Woodland Walk, Natural Tones, Classic Chic, and that is those. So 3 for 2, it's a full collection there for you as well. A fantastic deal as well. Also included in the 3 for 2 are the Triblend Deep Blends that we've got for you. The original Triblend markers. These are absolutely fantastic. These revolutionised the alcohol colouring market, because what you've got in here is you've got one pen that has, one piece or one item, let's say, that has 3 pens within it. It's the same colour in 3 different shades. And what that does is it allows you to get the most awesome blend, texture, dimension, shape, curve to your projects, but very, very easy and simply. You'll get all 24 of those amazing colours in there. The great thing is, even though there's a 15% saving on these, you can still do it in the 3 for 2, and even when you're getting 3 for 2, you can still use your Club Inspired discount as well. So you make sure you are filling your boots and taking advantage. A lot of you tuning in and saying hello from all over. Melissa's here from Kentucky, the lovely Lindsay in Timothy, Mary Pat in Montana, Thea's in the Netherlands, Sue's in from London as well. Lots of love for Craig too. Woohoo! Craig's there, says Linny. An early Christmas present, says Leslie, sending hugs from across the pond to Craig. Something else that I want to tell you about is, of course, the year of colour. Couple of different ways of getting hold of this. If you get it on its own, it is available in the 3 for 2. So if you want to get a few of them, it's on a 3 for 2 offer. Now, do you want to get it for free? Totally free of charge. Well, if you're buying the classics, which are these ones here, the classics, now on their own they're $19.99 or $28.99. That is the price of the classics. You actually get the year of colour free within that bundle. Now, because it is a bundle, it doesn't qualify for the 3 for 2. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Do you want to go for it in a 3 for 2 on its own, or do you want to get it in the bundle and get it for free? I mean, it's pretty awesome. Do you want it on a 3 for 2 or do you want it for free? I mean, it's not often we get to say that. Debbie, I know you absolutely love this. I think this is like almost like making an appointment with yourself for all of next year to do some fabulous colouring, isn't it?
It is, because you could take your time with this. Get your month out of the way, do all your, your family planning, what it is, your birthdays, all that kind of thing in your calendar as normal. But then at the end of the month, you've got that little treat because you're going to tear the page out and you're going to colour it in. This is absolutely glorious. I'm going to do it this way, Georgie, if I may, just so I can show you. You get a little welcome piece that you can actually just colour in if you want to. You can colour with absolutely anything. You can see what I've been colouring my first page with, my alcohol markers. But the idea behind this is that you have your calendar. You can actually get started with the first one straight away. You don't even have to wait for January to be over and done with, because you've got your January calendar, and then on the back of each sheet you've got a colouring material, 12 by 12.
You want to write the 8th of February on there, don't forget. Me and you were going out.
Oh, we are,
get it
yes.
written in, 8th of
Need
February.
to get that row in there, absolutely. I nearly forgot about that, Joe. Yeah, I've got to as well, because this is my calendar. But again, you can be colouring in any of these images, and I'm going to show you. Can I show you the coloured ones? So you've got the idea with that one. But the idea behind these is, take a look at this. This is the kind of thing. So that first page that I just showed you that you can get started with, look how gorgeous it looks with the alcohol markers. How beautiful, bright, vivid that is. Stunning colours, stunning colouring by our gorgeous design team. My absolute favourite. I love this one. And again, just try and think about the ways that you could use it. Perhaps you want to cut out that love heart. Perhaps you want to snip into it. Perhaps you want to use it as a little scrapbook page, background, and then perhaps just put a few little pictures in there. How is it that you're going to use yours? I love that one. That is beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. And again, some really beautiful images. You've got your little Easter bunny there with a daffodil. So it's got to be March time, hasn't it? I mean, come on, it's got to be, hasn't it? So absolutely beautiful. All of these images, even down to that lovely detailed border. Take whatever colouring medium it is that you want to use. These are just been, I mean, the guys have used Triblends, Classiques, Illustrators. You could take things like your colour blend pencils. This one's another stunner, because you've got that gorgeous image and then all that background that really makes that lovely flamingo pop. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to show you each one of the designs so you can get an idea. Once you've coloured them in, this is going to be the wallpaper of my new bedroom. I'm going to have a wallpaper like this.
Are you?
Joe. I am.
Tropical?
Tropical. I've seen it. I've seen it already. Pumpkins, bit of pumpkin going off there in that one, which of course is around the autumnal time. Is it November, October?
October 31st.
Thank you very much, I nearly forgot. But again, you've got beautiful images in here all year round. You're just going to decide what colouring medium you're going to colour yours in with. And while you've got that fabulous deal, 3 for 2 across everything, is it only until...
Today? Only today.
Only today? So the only deals of the day?
Oh, yeah. If you're in the UK, I mean, you've only got, what, 4 hours and 40 minutes left, so you're going to have to get a wiggle on.
Wow.
Obviously got a bit longer if you are, of course, across the pond. If you want to go for that, remember, $19.99, $28.99 gets you the classics and the calendar together. You're getting the calendar for free, or you can, I'll just give you the details again for the calendar on its own. If you want to get the calendar on its own, it is available on a 3 for 2, $12.99 or $14.95 if you want to get your hands on that. Loads of other stuff though available in this show for you, and lots of your all-time favourite products. So we're going to move on, and we're going to move on to the glitter markers. So these are fabulous. 6 in a pack on these. Again, they're still available on the 3 for 2. Let me share with you. We've got 2 different options here for you. So you can either go for the neon lights, which are the ones up the top here, and they're going to give you the yellow, violet, blue, pink, orange and green. Or you can then go for the vibrant florals, golden glow, electric pink, ultraviolet, fiery red, supernova and yellow cosmos. Debbie, how do these differ to a sparkle pen? Because I think a lot of people, maybe like me, I was quite confused when we launched these and thought that they were the same as our sparkle pens, but they're quite different, aren't they?
Completely different because of the nib. So in here, it's exactly the same water-based soluble, that kind of thing, with the lovely fine glitter, ultra-fine glitter that's in there. And it's the same concept that you need to give it a shake to wake it up, to get the ink moving around with the glitter. But it's the nib on these. So with a sparkle pen, the glitter sparkle pen, it's a more fluid, natural brush that you can do lots of techniques with. With this, it's got a more precise nib to it. But again, you can do lots of colouring with it, and they are absolutely beautiful. I'll just show you. Now, with me using, I mean, I've got my Nina card out there ready. Because this is a water-based product, let me see if I can grab some watercolour cardstock. These are beautiful, again, for that precision colouring. So if you want to lay down quite a bit of colour, you literally give a natural pump to release a
natural pump?
Sorry.
A natural pump. Opposed to what? A genetically modified pump? Or a forced pump? Did you mean a gentle pump?
A gentle pump?
Maybe, I guess it's a lot like a natural pump.
I don't even know what I said that for.
Oh, dear.
You obviously, let me just start back at the beginning. Right, excuse me.
Oh, Debbie, I love you.
Shake, shake, shake. When you get it home, it'll be a white nib. You want that ink.
The shake and pump, bring the glitter back.
And the pumping action is a gentle pumping action. If George can just show you there. So you're going to pump down naturally. Did it again. Oh, God. Oh. I know what I meant.
Oh, I love you, Debbie.
Gentle pumps to get the liquid coming through, the ink coming through, and the beautiful fine glitter coming through. And then when you store them as well, you need to give them, if you've been stored for a while, you need to give them a little bit of shake to wake them up again. And again, if it stops, if it runs dry, a gentle pump to get it through. That's a natural one, yes. Now, but they are water-based, so of course, things like, because you can literally take and blob a few bits down, blob, what's that when it's at home? But you literally can start to do things like your...
Oh,
like
nice.
Because it's a water soluble as well.
And we still got that glittery effect coming through.
You've still got the glitter, which is, honestly, let that dry naturally. I'll come back to that in a minute. They're just absolutely fabulous. But they are a water-based sparkle pen, but they're more of a marker, a glitter marker, because of that nib. Whereas on your sparkle brush, you've got that beautiful fluid brush nib. So that's the difference between the two.
Fabulous.
Both fabulous products.
Yeah, both awesome.
Yeah.
Something else, one of our all-time hero products as well, available for you on the show, is our metallic markers. Again, they're available on a 3 for 2. So this one here is the precious metals, and you can see gold plate, gold nugget, burnished copper, antique bronze. This is how they write for you. Got a brush nib on there and a bullet nib. They go onto a whole host of different surfaces for you as well. 2 other options available for you as well in this tones. You've got this one here, which is rare minerals. That's got pink quartz, red garnet, green citrine, jade green, blue topaz and the amethyst. And then you've also got the antique elements with the antique pearl, vintage satin, tarnished silver, rose gold, age copper, and the ancient bronze there. $11.99, $16.95, available on a 3 for 2, so you could get all 3 sets of those. You could get a full collection of those for less than £20 as a platinum member today, because you've got that amazing 3 for 2. Do not forget about that. Now, seeing as you're stocking up on your pens, you may want to go for the 48 marker storage carry case. I'm just going to check with Georgina. Is this the one that takes your Triblends? We are going to double check. So we're going to double check that for you. So it's a 48 marker storage carry case. This one will take your Triblends. So that means it will take your Triblends as well as all of your other markers. So classics, your aqua pens, your tricolour aquas. The other great thing about this as well is it also opens up, so you can use it as a workstation as well as you want, if you want to, and then when you're done with this, it then transfers, or converts, I should say, back into a carry case, which is awesome. That is $31.99 or $39.96. It is again available still on the 3 for 2, which is fantastic. And just like that, she went X-rated, says Julie. Susan says, laughing already with Debbie and Joe, supposed to be doing a safeguarding online course while watching. No chance. Have to put the work on hold. Jean's asking, does the alcohol pen come through to the other side on the calendar?
Yes,
Debbie?
it does. Yes, and I'll tell you for why. I felt like I were Ben then. I'll tell you for why. Because it's a natural thing. It will, and this is not just our pens. If you were to buy any other alcohol markers, you will get the same effect coming through. So it does come through. So can you see now what you've got on that side? You can see all the colouring. Let's see if that George can get in there. So that is the colour that you're colouring in with, and that's the effect that you get. Now that's natural. You want it to do that on an alcohol pen. So yes, you're going to do, but if you're going to, so for what you would do, if you are going to do this while using the calendar, you want to keep your calendar whole, scrap paper underneath. So I've got a little sheet, couple of sheets of stamping card under mine, blotting paper just to stop it. It is going to go through there. So what I would say to you is, use your month, use your calendar. When that month's done, then do the coloured in image. That's how I would do it.
I think it's been designed, isn't it, that you colour it as you go.
As you go along. That's
exactly. That time to yourself every single
Yes.
month to sit and do a project.
And that's exactly what Leanne saw and the team designed it for that whole reason. However, you can stop all that. So while we've got these fabulous deals going off on Spectrum, what about colour blends? What about, you know, your other markers that don't go through? So for things like, let me just think, sparkle pens, they won't go through. You can still do that onto there as well.
Metallic markers?
You can still use metallic markers. You'll not get the optimum results that you would on a watercolour based paper, but you'll still get a beautiful result and a lovely colour, especially with the colour blends. And stay tuned, because we've got a fabulous deal on them as well. But shall I tell you what else we've got a fabulous deal on?
Ooh.
Triblends.
Triblends.
It's almost like they knew her on the show and they thought, yep, come on, Debbie loves a Triblend. So let us tell you about the fabulous deal that's on the Triblends.
I wasn't breaking the pudding, was I, when I said they revolutionise the colouring market these days?
They absolutely
revolutionised.
Revolutionised. Yeah. That word. I think I said it right. Yeah, I think I got it there. But they did, because they are honestly, this technology, in fact, I don't think there is anybody else that's got a 3-in-1 pen blend out there. You're going to get controlled blending every single time when you're doing these. And before I start to colour in with, I've got a little scrap paper at the side of me. You've got the whole concept of one pen family. So this one is the dusty purple blend that's come from the deep blends. And you've got DP1, DP2 and DP3. So you've got light, medium and dark. That's how our tri-blend works. It's the same colour family, but just different tones in there. So it means that when you start to colour and blend, absolutely beautiful. And I think the only way to do it is to show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to go in fact, I am going to use this gorgeous floral. Like I said, I've got a piece of scrap paper underneath mine, and that's only to stop it from going through onto my other pieces. But I'm going to go in with that light tone first of all. So we're going to go in and pop that all down, or as lovely Leanne would call it, saturate your area. I do an area at a time. I don't know how Sharon colours, but I literally saturate and do one piece at a time and then work on and do it that way, if that makes any sense, Jo.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so I'm going to go in. Got to remember to talk, that's the problem. Colouring. I'm wanting to concentrate and not go out of my lines. that I'm trying.
That's the most difficult bit for me with these. Honestly,
Yeah.
the blending's the easy bit.
The blending,
compared to
yeah,
saying the
exactly.
lines. It really is.
Exactly. So I'm going to cover quite a lot of that area with that light tone, like so. Now, you've got the dark tone and the mid-tone of that same dusty purple blend. So I'm going to go in now with, and I'm going to go down at the bottom part of the petal for this one, and I'm going to go in with the dark, like so. Sorry, Joe. I tell you, I'll go into a little. I will literally go into a little bit of a colouring comb with this.
You do it.
I'm then going to use my mid-tone. Now, when you do the mid-tone, the only way I can describe it is not to go over the dark that you've already done, because you'll bleach out that dark colour. What you want to do to get that controlled blend is go to the edge of it. So I literally do some little circular motions. And I'll just do it and show you how I do it. I know Sharon's going to do a spot of colouring later on as well, so she'll probably show you how she does it too. But can you see the transition between the two, from the dark to the medium tone? And then, of course, you could go back in, and you can add a bit more if you want to add a little bit more. So I'll go a little bit more up there, up the sides like so. And then I'm going to go back in with the lights. And again, if you've noticed, I'm not going back over the areas what I've already coloured. I'm just going in and going back over that light tone, and you get that beautiful seamless blend, because the longer that the alcohol evaporates, that's when you get that lovely blend of colour.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It is. They're just beautiful, beautiful pens. They really are beautiful pens. So I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more definition. This is the dusty, dusty purple. Yeah. Sorry, Joe. Did you want to know the colour?
Oh, it is there. Sorry.
I was ignoring you.
I was losing my mind, Debbie. I couldn't find it on the board.
Could you not find it?
It's right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's there in there.
If you were going to be a colour in this collection, what would you be?
Purple.
I think I'd be antique pink.
I love the antique pink. Yeah, I love the antique pink as well. Yeah. Oh, trust producer Georgie.
Georgie would be burnt orange.
Yeah. What would Sharon be?
She would be...
Are you picking for her?
She would be alpine green.
Oh,
she's life-giving, like the colour green.
Oh, that's so nice. That is lovely. That's lovely.
She's green.
Oh, she agreed.
Really, really busy on these at the moment. Got to be best ever pricing on this, with it on a 3 for 2 as well. Don't think you can only have 3 for 2s from within the show either. All the 3 for 2s across the entire website on Spectrum Noir are mix and matchable with those that are in the show. So whatever's available over there on the website, all of our ink pads, they qualify for the 3 for 2. Absolutely everything that is individual. Therefore, anything that's not in a bundle, isn't already pre-bundled, is available for you on that 3 for 2. All, of course, part of our 12 Days of Craftmas. We'll have another brand new promotion for you for day 4 of Craftmas tomorrow, which will be awesome and exciting. Linny Jones said, I adore the Triblend, got both boxes of the brush markers last week. I'm now trying to find images big enough for me to spend hours colouring. I will have to get started on the calendar. Leslie says, the calendar folds over flat, so when you hang it, the month showing, when you flip it over and colour, the bleed through happens on the previous month. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
As you're colouring each month, it will bleed through onto the previous month behind.
Yes.
Caroline says, I've been using pencils on my calendar and getting a really lovely result. Yes, absolutely. You will indeed. Pretty much, you know, so many of our different colouring mediums are available and will work beautifully with this calendar. It's all about how you're going for it. Are you going for it on its own as part of the 3 for 2? Are you getting it with the classics and getting the calendar for free? It's up to you. There's loads of different ways when it comes to getting a fabulous, fabulous deal. But you will get 24 pieces in here. That offers you 72 pens essentially for that price. £54.39 or £81.56 is your price. You know what I'd be doing as well, Debbie?
What would you be doing, Joe?
I'd be making sure that the other things I were buying were of a similar price. Because you're obviously going to get the cheapest one. You're going to get the cheapest one free.
Yeah.
So what I'd say is I'd be doing like 3 of the calendars, checking those out. Then I'd be doing like the Triblends, some of the brush pens and the carry case, checking that out.
Yeah,
and making
absolutely.
sure you put a similar price item. I'll probably get told off now, won't I?
No, because that's how I would. I shop like that all the time.
Savvy, don't we?
You have to shop savvy these days. You want your pennies to go further. That's what you want, Joe. You want your pennies to go a little bit further than they normally would. Let me just try another colour on here because I'm going to go with the alpine green. Is this the one that you said Sharon would be?
Sorry, Debbie?
The Alpine Green.
The Alpine Green is, that's Sharon, yes.
Oh, I like this one. It's a gorgeous one.
Oh.
You all right there, Joe?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I couldn't get down low enough to get my blending solution.
Oh.
I think I'm seizing up.
I'm so excited that the blending solution is back in stock. Absolutely amazing. God, my eyes are really bad today, Joe. I'm like, when you're going out of my colouring area, I'm like, no! I would be using, though, me blender pen.
Timothy says, love the festive jumper, Joe. Thank you. Primark ladies, if you want to treat yourself, get yourself down there.
Sorry, Joe.
No,
I am lost in the world of colouring. I'm sorry. And Sharon's got I feel odd one out today. I feel the odd one out because I've not got no Christmas jumper on. Oops-a daisy. Oops-a daisy. I have got one though. I have bought one, Joe. You'd be pleased to know. Yeah, I bought one. I might start wearing. What sort? Red. Furry.
What's it got on it? Furry?
Furry, yeah. Bit furry.
Furry all over or just, on the trim?
Furry on the... No, all over.
All over furry?
Everywhere. I can't remember my design that's on the front of it, so I'm trying to remember the design. I can't remember. Oh, I think it might be could be is it Father Christmas? Can't
Debbie
remember.
Fisher's got a reindeer on hers, but it kind of looks like a goat.
She's got a what?
A reindeer one, but it looks more like a goat than a reindeer. I don't know what's happened. It's a very skinny reindeer.
Oh, I don't know. I got it from that very famous food chain brand that's round the corner. I got mine from there. So
I've got one from there as well.
Yes, I went and got mine from there, but I will wear it. I will. I promise.
Sharon's looking very festive. She's found her antlers. Yeah, there she is. Look, she's got her antlers and her ears on. She's coming up soon. Very, very shiny, Sharon. I'm absolutely loving it. Why don't we get people to send us in pictures of them with their festive jumpers on, Debbie?
Oh,
that'd be nice to see.
I like that idea. I like that. Yeah, I think that's a cracking idea.
Send us your pictures of you in your festive jumper. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those into, and we'll share some of those, all being well, very, very soon. As soon as they start coming in. Debbie, you could spend the rest of the show doing this, couldn't you?
I'm sorry, but do you know, while Sharon's going to be busy, I think I'm going to be colouring.
Are you?
I love colouring.
I love that you're even blending in the tips of those. What are they? Are they petals? That's what they are, aren't
they? Petals, going round the little edge, it's just giving it... Yeah, petals. Yeah, of course there's petals. Yeah, petals. Yeah, I'm just giving it a little blend and then a little bit of a... What do they call it? Natural highlight. That's a posh word. Preserving your highlight. Preserving
your highlight.
Preserving your highlight, yep. Absolutely, but I'm so sorry, Joe. I'm a little bit lost. I've stopped talking, haven't I? It's terrible. This is what I get like when I'm colouring. I've got to remember to talk.
No, you don't need to
Debbie, talk.
Honestly, I can waffle on, Debbie. I can waffle on indeed. Remember as well, there's another full day tomorrow here coming up on Crafts TV. Play your crafts right, which will be awesome. It's not me playing my crafts right. I've been ousted. It's Sharon versus Michelle tomorrow on Play Your Crafts Right, which will be exciting. Then there's a craft along happening as well with the vellum tags, which will be awesome. That's coming up at 3 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. on the East Coast. 10 a.m. even on the East Coast. And then myself and Sharon with you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Till 9 p.m. here in the UK. It's 2 p.m. East Coast with a Sharon Callis Craft House. And she's going to be direct from the studio. Normally we're on, either end of a Skype, aren't we? Now we're live in real 4D, which is amazing. So can't wait for that tomorrow.
That is going to be amazing. So yeah, we're making it work, aren't we, while we've got her here?
Absolutely we are.
Oh, we definitely are. But it's going to be a really good day, I think, tomorrow. I'll have to tune in. And watch. I'm dying to see who wins the Play Your Craft Right game. I've got a feeling.
What is it's a Pictionary style game, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think
Sharon's going to be quite a good drawer.
I think she's quite. It's squiggle game.
I mean, we're talking about Play Your Crafts Right tomorrow, like it's the results of Strictly or something. We can't talk about what the game is. I don't know why we got so secretive about it. Sharon versus Michelle tomorrow.
So do I.
I don't think Michelle's a very good drawer off from memory.
A drawer?
I don't think she's much of a drawer from memory. Oh, I'm drawing. Oh, good luck to the area. I'm actually quite good at this game. Yeah. That's why I always lose, because the other person always gets more answers than I do. Yeah,
I'm glad I'm not playing. I'm glad I'm not playing. Oh my days! And believe you me,
You won last time. What are you on about?
the squiggle.
Yeah, didn't you?
I haven't played the squiggle.
Crafty Squiggle.
No, I've not played the squiggle game. I played Say What You See last time. Oh my God. Say
You
What
remember
You
the one
See,
we
yes.
did?
I think I said too much of what I saw. That's all I'm going to say. Oh dear, that'll live with me forever.
Was
It will
me and
live
you, Debbie, when
with
they
me
they
forever.
flipped the word? Do you remember that?
They flipped the
And it
word?
was people talking, and then the word that we had to guess, they just flipped it backwards, and it was like, so I was going to a, and then it was something, and then the sentence continued. Was it you and I?
No, it weren't me, that one.
It was
No,
impossible. Timothy says, colouring coma, I'm the same, Debbie and Joe. Lisa says, I'd already gotten the calendars with a pen sampler during the birthday event for gifts. I ordered this bundle today to use instead as well. So, very, very busy on this, busy on the deep blends, busy on the calendar as well. It's just up to you how you decide that you're going to get a hold of this. Right, Debbie.
Yeah, are you stopping me?
I think I'm going to leave you to it.
That's fine.
All
You
right.
leave me to it, I'll be fine. Yeah, in the world of my own.
Let me recap the colours then that you're going to get in here. So in the particular collection, you're going to get the magenta, burnt orange, aqua blue, pink violet, gold yellow, alpine green, dusty purple, vintage blue, red brown, yellow green, antique pink, the muted brown, coral shades, dark red, bright pink, you've got tan, brown grey, gold brown, blue turquoise, jade green, true blue, pale pink, earth brown, and also the ice grey in there as well. $67.99 or $101.95. Brilliant price on those. That actually equates to a 15% saving minute. But remember, you can get this as part of your free for two, which is awesome. So definitely stock up on those. We're going to move on. We're going to have a look at the colour blend pencil. Now these are amazing because these are artist quality blendable wax-based pencils, which is fantastic. There's no talc, there's no filler in these. They are an awesome quality pencil. Absolutely beautiful. Great for a whole host of different projects as well. They come in these gorgeous presentation tins for you as well, so definitely keep them in there. Let me take you through the options when it comes to these. Now they're on a 3 for 2, so make sure you're getting them in your basket with 2 other items. So you've got the florals, which is this one just here. Beautiful colours in here like the cherry red, the boysenberry I love, the rose peach also beautiful, and then you've also got the natural in here as well. So great for those sort of naturescapes that you might want to colour in. They are the 2 options for you there. Some other things that you might want to go for in conjunction with this as well is the blending solution, which is this one just here. This is back in stock, of course on a 3 for 2 as everything is individually, and back in stock. A lot of you are waiting for this, it's ready to go now. Do we have the paper stump in stock, Georgina? We do have the paper stump as well. I do not have a, oh, have I got one? Right, hang on, let's have a look for it. No, it's gone missing. There you go. No, that's not a paper stump. That's a paper stump sander, not a paper stump. So a paper stump is the thing.
Yeah,
the paper stump is the thing that you sand with the paper stump stander.
Where's my stumps gone?
Where's
Here
your
we
stump?
go. Here we go. I've got him. I've got a couple. Oh, wait a minute.
Here we go. So that's a paper stump.
Go. That's the paper stump. And that is what you will use to do your colour blending with your colour blend solution. And I'm going to do a quick demo with that later on tonight. And the sander you've got there, Joe, is what you do to sand your stump with as well. To keep it nice.
So you do it to sand the stump. What you can use, if you don't have a stump, you can buy the paper stumps out there. I mean, it's basically just very, very compressed paper is essentially what it is. You can use a cotton bud or a Q-tip as well will work if you want to use that with the blending solution as well. Right, who have we got saying hello now? I'm doing the craft along tomorrow, Joe, says Linny. I get to say hi in person. I can't wait. I'm excited to see you, Linny. We are going to move on. We're going to have a little look at the sparkle pens. They're in their new configurations, which is awesome, the new packaging. And what you've got here, again, 3 for 2 because they're all individual, which is amazing. So you've got a clear overlay. This is brilliant because this adds a touch of sparkle to anything, which I think is brilliant. You then have this one just here. This is your Essential Brights. That's your aquamarine, your pink garnet and your firefly. You've got the antique vintage. That's going to give you the fig, the peacock blue and the macaroon. Earthy Naturals, that's your holly leaf, your smoked quartz and your harvest moon. And then you've got the tint and tone, and that's got the crystal clear, the starry sky and the onyx black in there for you as well. Right, it's really busy over on the website, as I knew it would be. Lots of you taking advantage of the 3 for 2 that we've got going on at the moment. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets early doors. Once you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
These two just having a little chit chat. Just chatting away, don't mind us. George is like, mics are up, mics alive, mics alive. Oh, yeah.
I'm already starting.
I'm gonna have a little second yak. Oh, lovely. Very, very busy. I tell you what, we are very busy still for is those deep blends at the moment. Exceptionally busy on this. The original Triblends with the bullet nib. They are amazing. So simple to use. I can use these. Look, and if I can use them, I bet every single one of you can use these as well. 24 pieces in here gives you 72 colours in those 24 colour families. $67.99, $101.95. Make sure you're shopping not just from this category as well as in the shop the show button, but you're having a look across all of the Spectrum Noir products that are on the website. It is only for today though that you've got that amazing 3 for 2 now. What's better than one fabulous special guest? Another one. Sharon is here with me. How are you, Sharon?
Hello.
Right, Sharon. Woo. Before we get into it, I need you to tell us a story about you trying to leave the studio in Peterborough. This was the first time I'd ever met Sharon. She told me the story.
Okay, I'll condense it down because it's a saga.
I want it for both barrels, Sharon.
Right, grab a cup of coffee, slice of cake. It's going to take all night. So, just to a caveat, I was in a hire car. There was no sat nav. I didn't know the area I was in. And I've no patience, right? So basically I'd finished a show and it was at 9 p.m. And at that time, I didn't know this, but roadworks here in the UK generally start at night, whereas in Ireland we have them all day. So I wasn't prepared. I left the studio and there's a road down to the hotel called the Fletton Parkway.
Yeah, this is in Peterborough.
Very simple. You just leave the studio, you turn left, you keep going and you arrive at your hotel.
Yeah, in about 10-15 minutes.
7-8 minutes.
Yeah.
If you drive it like you stole it. Okay? So I come out of the studio and I go down the slip road and there's cones everywhere. I can't go down, so I have to do a 3-point turn to come back. I didn't have a sat nav, so I got out the phone, Google Maps, and of course Google Maps is just telling me this is the way you're supposed to go. Doesn't recognise the fact that there's traffic cones, so it's no use to me. So I decided to follow the diversion signs. So it brings you up on, it's like a higher road to this roundabout. And all the exits, bar exit 3, was blocked off. I go to the next roundabout, exit 3. So I keep doing this, and all of a sudden I'm back outside the studio. So this has brought me right around the block. And it took a good 15 minutes to get through all the roundabouts. And I went, all right, I've done something wrong. I'll go again. So I go again and follow the directions. Arrive back at the studio. So at this stage, it was about 20 past 10 at night. So I said, right, I'm not going to panic. I'll find my way. Maybe I'm missing an exit or something. So I go up, only this time when I go up on the roundabout, all the exits, bar exit 4, to bring you back, were blocked off. And I went, right, so this time I'm going for the studio the other way. So I end up going right around, right back to the studio. And panic is setting in, and when I'm hungry, you don't talk to me. So I was tired, I was hungry, I was really fed up, and it was after 11 at this stage. So 3 hours, it was like tour to Peterborough. So I said, this cannot be happening. So when I come back up to the roundabout, it's all blocked. So I'm saying to myself, right, I'm going to have to sleep in the studio, but the security guard wouldn't let me back in, because once you're signed out, you're out. I said, please, I'll sleep in the car park. So then I had to ring another guest who had been on air that day, who was back in the hotel, and I was ugly crying, and I was like, I'm just so tired, what can I do? And they had to be my sat nav, but they got fed up when I ended up back at the studio. So it's after midnight now.
3 hours.
So 3 hours. They said to me. So I'm there, and I rolled down the window to this guy out walking who could have been a mass murderer. I didn't care. I just wanted my life to be over at that stage. So I said, I explained my predicament. When they finished laughing, they just said, look, just go into the city centre and then find a road that will bring you to Oundle, and then come back around. So I did that, and at 2:15 in the morning I ended up back. I had to be back in the studio for 7 a.m. that morning.
The first time I ever met Sharon, she told me that story, and I feel like the reason I asked Sharon to tell that story is it's a perfect introduction to Sharon. It really is. Sure, you wanted a McDonald's on an early night.
So if you want me to navigate on any trips, want to take me anywhere, I'm
now. It's a good job she navigates us through incredible designs better than she navigates us through the geography of Peterborough. But it's so awesome to have you back, Sharon. It really is lovely to have you back in the studio with us. I know you're going to treat us to a demonstration, aren't you, of something that's coming up in tomorrow's show. Yeah, in tomorrow's show, part of it, I'm going to go through the Heartfelt Greetings collection. So there's four die and stamp combos in this set. So we've got Happy Birthday, we've got Thinking of You, then we have Thank You, and we have Sending Blessings. So all of these have what we call a floating sentiment, and it has 2 stamps. So we'll concentrate tonight then on the Happy Birthday, and we'll do just a little bit of colouring and shading. So as I said, in the pack you get a die, and that's what it looks like. It's just a square die, which allows you then to have any size card base that you want, basically. So that's the die, and then you get the header and the footer stamps. So we have a balloons and a little present. So what I've done is, just for speed's sake, I have already cut out the Happy Birthday itself, and I've offset it on this. So just to tell you that this size card then is 6.5 by 7 inches. So I deliberately offset it, but I want to stamp on this, and I'm going to use the stamping platform. So I'm using the large one because it's a larger piece of paper, and just quite simply, I'm just going to secure that in place, and I'm securing it near the cut edge
just to try and stop it from lifting, as sometimes happens. Okay, so we'll get the balloons on first. So you can see the outline there of the balloons. So I'm just going to place my balloons over that and minding where I put those. And always make sure before you trim your paper that you have enough header room and footer room for the stamps as well.
Where do you take inspiration from, Sharon?
Oh, if you
When
saw
you're
inside my
designing?
brain, Joe,
Sorry,
you'd be worried.
it starts in your brain.
It starts in my brain, yeah. I start with sketches. I mean, I carry a sketchbook around with me everywhere.
Right.
And if I get an idea, I jot it down, and then I go home and I take out a big sheet of paper and I divide it in 4 and start with one idea and develop it across 4 stages. And then the end stage then is what I'll go with.
And is it always the last one you end up using? Do you end up using like the second or the third stage?
No, the last stage will be, that's the foundation
one.
first. Right, so I'm just going to pick up the stamps. And to stamp on this now, I'm actually going to use the Harmony Quick Dry ink, the black. I love this because it's real juicy. And you watch, I'm putting no pressure, and look at the ink it leaves behind. So this, I love this, because sometimes I'm very heavy-handed with ink pads, and I find that sometimes if I press too hard with the other pads, with the harder surface, I end up with splodges and blotches. So that's why I love these ones. So just line that back up and press it down. So I'm just going to hold it in the middle and just give it a little rub around the edges, and the same down here. And when I lift it, there, you see the way I've missed there, but I can just go back. And that was my fault because I didn't go the whole way down with the ink pad. So I'll just give it another layer just to darken it up. And then I'll come back. And that's the beauty of these stamping platforms, because you can do this more than once. Beautiful. Now, so I'll pop that over there, and then we're going to take it off the stamping platform. Okay, now we're going to colour this, but I'm just going to put a piece of other Nina underneath this, just to absorb any ink that comes through, because with the glass mat, if I colour this and I move it, it'll soak up any ink that was there.
Right.
So my Triblends, absolutely adore the Triblends. And these are the dark blends. So what I'm going to do is, with these balloons, I'm just going to show you how you can pick out your light source on a balloon and shade it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have the light source will be over on the left here. So as Debbie, the fabulous Debbie, was showing you earlier on, we're going to saturate and then add the other layers of colour. So I'm going to start, but what I'm going to do is, I want my light source to be here. So I'm just going to draw a circle like that, and I'm just going to colour around that. Oh, I've coloured it in. Right.
We said keeping it in the lines is the hardest bit, didn't we?
Yeah. I'm going to move my light source to the other side.
To another side. Don't blame you.
All right. So we're just going to saturate.
Let's just pretend a few hours have passed and the sun's moved round.
Now, and then we're going to come in. I'm going to come in at the bottom with the darker shade, but I'm just going to come up the sides of it. I'm not going to go up the other side with the dark shade, because that side of the balloon is going to be lighter. So just coming in then with the medium shade, and then I'm going to go back with the lighter shade.
Awesome.
And just blend that in. So you see that side of the balloon is lighter.
It does become so dimensional, doesn't it? So quickly.
It does. When you can see the dark side shade is on this side. So we'll do it again with another colour. We'll pick the blue this time. So again, so this one is the aqua blue blend. So single out my light source and try not to colour over it. You see, I'm so excited to be here. I'm just not concentrating.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is it the first time you've travelled since
It
everything's
has been
happened?
2 years since
Really?
I have set foot in the UK.
Wowzers.
Yeah, and if I keep going the way I am, it'll be another 2 years before I'm let back.
You made it here. Remind us whereabouts you are in Ireland.
I'm originally from a place called Kilkenny, and I'm now living in County Louth, which is just north of Dublin.
Right.
So I'm very in close proximity with the border with Northern Ireland.
I have never been to the island of Ireland. Can you believe that? It's just there.
It's
literally just over the
48
water.
minutes, Joe. 48
Wow.
minutes.
I mean, I could probably swim there from Liverpool,
You
and that's only
could.
up the road from me.
Exactly. I mean, it's so clear.
I must go, Sharon.
Yeah,
You'll have to. I'll come and you can take me for a Guinness at some point.
Yes, I will. Treat you.
Is it?
Sure.
And can we go
Tasty
to
fun.
a pub where and there's lots of people sat around playing instruments and we get very drunk
Oh
on whiskey?
yes,
That's
there's
what I'd imagine.
plenty of those.
Excellent. Drink responsibly,
Plenty
obviously.
of
Don't
those.
spill
Okay, so I'm using the orange here on this. And then going the light shade again. So I'm saturating the dark shade underneath for the light source, and you keep them all in the one direction. And I'll just do one more of these and then I'll move on to the present. And we'll go with the pink violet blend. So I'll do this one here.
A great question coming from Sarah Kay. You might know the answer to this, Debbie. Are the Bullet Triblend Deep Blends the same colours as the Triblend Brush Extends? I want to say they are.
So that again, the
Are
Triblends.
the Bullet, are these Deep Blends, are these the same colours as are in the Triblend Brush Extend?
The extended collection.
Yes.
I'll go and grab a box and we'll double check.
You grab a box
We'll go
and we'll have
and
a
grab.
look. We'll answer that for you live, Sarah Kay. Well, you know, I keep saying we've been getting very confused, Debbie, because we've been thinking Sarah Kay on YouTube is our Sarah Kay. Do you know what? It's not the same person. It took us over a year to find out. Do you know how we knew?
How did you know?
Because the other day Sarah Kay was messaging me on the iPad and the actual Sarah Kay was sat behind the window just there and she didn't have a phone near her. And I thought, gosh, will the real Sarah Kay please stand up? It wasn't that Sarah Kay at all after all this time. Lily says, I'm so excited that I'm going to Ireland on Wednesday for the first time in 2 years, see my sister. I've missed it so much. Whereabouts are you going, Linny? I'd love to know.
Yes, please
Because I'm
tell us.
nosy like that.
No,
But hopefully we will be doing lots more travelling now, Sharon. Fingers crossed.
yes, hopefully. Although, checking the news
Sorry?
there
Oh,
before
I
coming
know.
here, Ireland is going back into a bit of a lockdown.
Oh, no.
Yep, so all bars, nightclubs, restaurants and that have closed early, 7 o'clock.
Oh, dear.
So that's going to put a stop to my gallop over Christmas.
What is it? They say you shouldn't eat after 8. So that's you know, small blessings. I know.
Okay, so I'm just doing the present here. And I've done the same kind of shading where I've taken the centre where the ribbon is as the darkest point and the edges of the present are getting brighter. So, so I'll put in our pinks. So the shading, if you try and keep it uniform with your light source, it's a lot more of a realistic effect than when you have the finished product, or your finished project, I should say. I talk in product because I deal in product all day. Or
It's
as
coming
we
along
say,
beautifully.
natural, a natural, Debbie.
Naturally.
A natural shade,
Natural, like a natural pump.
natural pop. Okay, so the present. And then again in with our dark shade. And then just a little bit of the mid-tone, and then we come back with the light tone. So it's very simple. Now, so that's how easy it is to get your shading in, and it's the same method that I used on the balloons as I used on the present. So once you learn that technique, and with the pens themselves, particularly if you're a beginner, I would definitely say go for the Triblends. Okay, so I'm just going to show you one that I had coloured in a little bit earlier. And then what I'm going to do is, you'll notice in the die itself, the sentiment is in the centre. And it's only held in place by small little joins. So you can actually snip them off and then have a sentiment on its own that you can actually layer over. Now I've run this through the Xyron, and then I'm just going to put that down. But
It's like the great Xyron shortage at the moment.
Now, so put it down. It's quite sticky. Now, of course, the repositionable spray or the permanent spray works just as well.
Awesome.
I was just lazy and I used the Siron. And also spraying, I didn't want to gas people out in the studio. I'd be trying out for that. So that's basically all you have to do your card front. But I'm going to make a shaker card. I'm going to be very cheeky and we're going to do a shaker. So here's another one I did earlier, and then I just put a bit of ink around the edge, but on the back I've got my foam pads.
Nice.
Now excuse the cluster mess here, but I've trimmed it down, so I'm just going to remove the backings of those. Now I have an unusual way of doing my shaker cards, because I find that if I pour the gems onto the card and try and stick over it, they all end up in my tape. So I do it kind of in reverse. So, and I have to just get a little bit of the sequins and put them in the center. Like that, that should be plenty.
Ooh, these are lovely
Like
colours.
that. And then I've taken, ooh, I nearly pulled it off the counter there. And then I have a sheet of cardstock that I'm just going to lay down like that. And then I'm going to press it down. So that's how I do it, but I know what other people prefer to do it the other way. And then press it firmly down, and then hopefully when I pick it up, it doesn't explode all over the place. But there's my shaker. So I just find that way less messy. So we'll put this card together, but I'm going to show you something else then with it. So we'll take off. I'm going to grab your, Debbie's pokey tool. And then just remove.
Is that finger lift tape you've used?
Finger lift, yeah.
Yeah. Don't see people use that as often these days.
I just find sometimes if you've got a heavy shaker on top, that like the tape pens are amazing and they stick fabulously. But sometimes I find that if it's too heavy, I just get a bit nervous.
Right.
So I resort to
Fabulous.
the tape. So that's just the base, and then this is going to go over it. So we'll use the I'll use the tape pen for this.
Very, very busy still on those deep blend, tri-blend markers. You guys are loving those at the moment, because not only got that 15% discount, you've then got that 3 for 2 as well, across all individual Spectrum Noir products in this shop and across the entirety of the website as well. This is looking gorgeous, Sharon.
So we have a blank space here. So what I did was, I got the balloon stamp on its own, and this is where you can create your own backgrounds. And I stamped it with a stamp block. I turned it left, then I turned it right, then I turned it left. So it's just to make a random pattern, but you can make gorgeous wrapping paper for a birthday present or tags to go with it. But I've used it this way as well. So now, just a couple of foam pads on it. And then I'm just going to place that on that. So that's why I moved it over. And that is your shaker card.
Beautiful, absolutely love that. What a gorgeous, gorgeous project. Kay saying the same as well. They absolutely love it too. So remember what you're getting then in those deep blends. Just to answer the question that was popped over by Sarah Kay, the deep blends and the extend, as in the bullets and then the brush, the concept is the same, that it's 6 new colours, an extension of 6 other colours, but it's not the same colours. So in short, the answer is no, Sarah, but I can see you thinking, because the concept is the same compared to the other previous 24 pens that were released. They are what you're getting there, £54.39, £81.56 as a platinum member. Right, we're going to go back to the year of colour. You can, a couple of different options how you get hold of this. You can get it on its own. On its own, it qualifies for the 3 for 2, £12.99 or £14.95. Or you can get it for free as well. If you want to get it for free, you want to buy that bundle just there, because the pens, the classics are what you pay for, £19.99, £28.99. You get the calendar for free. Doesn't qualify for the 3 for 2. There is a bundle, so do bear that in mind. We are going to go back to the pencils, which are these ones just down here. Now, remember, in here, this is how they come to you, beautifully packaged. They really are gorgeous. And they are artist quality at craft prices, these. Two different options for you. So you can go for the floral, which gives you all of those colours that are just there, or you can go for the natural, which is those ones just there. $24.99 or $34.95 if you want to get your hands on those. There is so much in this show. It is jam-packed. I would absolutely recommend you head over to the website, hit the shop the show button and see everything that's coming up. If you want some fabulous stamps to go with your colouring mediums, then we've got some stamps. These stamps that we bring to you on the Colour Me Happy show as well, they were designed to be coloured, so it's going to make that really easy for you. This is actually a stamp and die collection. Essentially here you're paying for two and you're getting the rest for free, which is amazing. Look at that saving, $48.95 or $55.71 you save there on those. We've got some stamps that were designed to go perfectly with your Triblend brush markers. And these are those. Here they are, $14.97 or $20.97. That's a half price deal for you on those ones there. We also have a cats and dogs collection. Oh, that little Shih Tzu is so fun to colour with, especially your Triblend brush markers or your illustrators. Yeah, we've named that dog so many times, that little Shih Tzu, and I can't remember what we called it. It's cute though, isn't it? You've also got the Labrador, and then you've got the cats in there as well, which is fantastic. We've also got another woodland wildlife collection for you as well. You've got the bunny rabbit, you've got the hare, the fox, and also the little mices, which are amazing. A lovely essentials, get excited sort of stamping collection here for you. You've got Nina Classic cardstock, the alcohol-proof ink pad, and also the magnetic stamping platform, which is brilliant. And then a different one for you as well, two slightly smaller ones here for you. So you've got your two smaller stamping plates in the mat. You've got the 4x4 and the 6x6. A great saving there for you. Right, we're going to go back. We're going to give Debbie her wish. I mean, because she's in a happy place when she's next to that calendar. It's fair to say. But I believe you're going to focus on the pencils this time, Debbie. Not something maybe you automatically think about using to colour these in, but I'm guessing they're going to work beautifully.
Well, you can do, yeah, absolutely you can. So you could take your pencils. Let's grab one of the images. Let me have a little peek through. Because I do love our pencil media. I mean, they're just absolutely fantastic. And I'll use this one. We'll go with this one. But you can, yeah, absolutely. And they do come in that beautiful presentation tin. Now, these are our wax-based blending pencils. Now, blending solution is a good one to have with these because, and your stumps as well, so your paper stumps that we talk about, to get a beautiful blend over. And I will talk about how you can add these, because these are a perfect colouring medium that you can use separate and colour with. But do you know what else you can do? Enhance your alcohol coloured images, and you can go over to give it an extra dimension. And I've got myself a little image to talk about that in a moment. But of course, these pencils, like I said, artist quality, a craft affordable price. They're absolutely beautiful. They come and they've all got their own colour. There's no filler in these pens. Do you know, like some of the pencils that you get, what's the right word I could say? They fill them with all sorts of, you know, sawdust and talc and all that kind of stuff, but not with these. These have got a lovely 4mm thickness running right through from the top of the pencil right down to the very bottom. These are pencils that are going to last you a long time, and we've got a ton of tutorials on our website when it comes to these gorgeous pencils. But they simply are absolutely beautiful. It's all about the control that you have. So again, when you're popping your pencil down, I'll just use it on a bit of scrap paper at first, depending on where you hold, because I don't know about you, Joe, but do you know if I hold close up right to the very tip of my pencil, I tend to be very heavy-handed. What you want to do is build up the colour. So the more you move your fingers down the pencil, the slightest touch, I go crazy with desire. I love that song. Absolutely love that song. But yeah, literally, the slightest touch is what you want to do and build it up. So you can literally control that. If you go in really hard straight away, there's nowhere for you to move anything. So if you go in, like, can you see the difference between holding it really close?
Oh, hugely different.
And then going further down that pencil and popping it down.
You're almost in charge of the tone that the pencil gives you.
Absolutely. And you can see the difference between the two. But what you can do is you can build up your colour by going over, control where you're holding your pencil and simply pop that down. But you get... Like I said, I'm really heavy-handed and I go straight in and I know it sounds really stupid, but try it. I want you to try it because literally you get your pencil and you pop down and you think you've got to get loads and loads of colour. Hold it further down. It naturally forces you to lay it down more gently. Is that the right way of saying that?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so absolutely beautiful pencils. Of course, they're blendable as well, so you can be mixing colour palettes as well. You've got two gorgeous colours here. So you've got the floral tin, which is beautiful for all your florals. And the colours, look at the colours. How gorgeous those colours. They're absolutely beautiful. And then you've got the naturals tin, again beautifully present. Do you know me? I've seen people where they've got these out at tins, thrown the tins away and got them in a pot. I'd be keeping mine in my tin. This is a beautiful presentation of colours and again really lovely plethora of different colours that you're going to be able to use. So again, all you're going to do, let's take shall we go in with a floral? Let's go in with a floral. Let's go in with a couple of colours. I'm going to bring in my carnation, got my firewood, and we'll do a little bit of a mix between the two. So let's go in with one of the florals. And again, like I said, Jo, you've got more control of your pen, of popping down the colour and not going heavy-handed straight away, so I can build up this dimension. Now, I did think, someone said earlier on that they've been colouring their year of colour book with our pencils. Is that true? Did I make that up, or did I see that somewhere? Well, I thought I did. Do you know, producer Georgian, honestly.
Someone did say it, they've been colouring with their pencils, yeah.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, someone has been. Shall I find out who it was?
Yes, but can you go back far that far?
Oh, I can go all the way back.
No way. Really?
Oh, there is no way. I can find out, surely.
Oh, I love our pencils. And I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you how you can enhance that colour. But I'm just laying down quite a bit of colour first. And I say quite a bit of colour. I'm going in with that gentle, slight touch again. And that more that controlled, literally, because again, if you was to go in, and I'll just show you,
Caroline French has been using the pencils on hers.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, absolutely. But you do tend to go down with more colour. Of course you can, because you can build it up, but the more further down your hand is on that pencil, the better the control I think you get, because you can build that colour up and go in. It's no good. We always talk about it like a tooth on a paper, and if you put down too much colour straight away, you can't go anywhere with it. But you can with the more controlled hold of your pencil. And again, I'm just going to build up that colour, and then I'm going to mix a bit of a colour up as well. So I'm going to add another colour in there, Jo, because I can.
Lovely.
Beautiful. I love our pencils.
Really, really good. Any questions you've got about these pencils, get them into me. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafts Companion, if you are over on YouTube. We've had some Christmas jumpers in, Debbie, but we'd like some more Christmas jumpers, please. studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. Send us pictures of you in your Christmas jumpers.
Oh, I'm gonna have to dig it out, aren't I?
We used to always have a Christmas onesie, was our tradition on Christmas Day.
Really?
Yeah.
A onesie?
A onesie, yeah. Do you remember when onesies were a thing? You know, look what a onesie is. Just a thing that zips up like a jumpsuit.
Yeah, my son still wears them when he comes home from work and he wants to get in his comfies. He puts his onesie on. I get too hot in a onesie, so a onesie's not for me.
Not for you?
Not for me, no. I'm not going to lie. It's not for me. But I'm sorry, Jo, because I can feel myself going again.
You drift
I'm
off,
really sorry.
Worry. You're drifting away.
I'm drifting. I'm drifting. And again, just being able to mix your colours up and add in, your different colours in there, you can get a beautiful tone of different pinks in there. The florals are just gorgeous. The naturals, that's where you're going to get all your greens and your blues and your browns, like your earthy tones. But you can go straight in and start to mix up your colour and add. You can mix a colour palette as well, so you could add colours to these and really, really give it a lovely feel. But I think I'm definitely going to do this one in my pencils. Feels like ages since I last had my pencils out. Beautiful. But I do love our pencils. They're just beautiful. And again, I'm controlling that blend by popping down. And I will show you again, like I said, you can see that coming together absolutely beautifully. Let's go in with the carnation.
Oh, Tracy's here.
She's
Caval's
here,
arrived.
she is, God love her, looking after
She
me.
keeps
with
begging me to come on air, and I keep saying, no, Tracy. You won't. I'm only
We can't
winding
get
up.
her on, can we? She
We
just
did get her
won't
on. We
come
got her on her birthday.
I mean, John and Jake can never keep off the camera.
Absolutely not.
No, they're always there. They're always there. Loving their... mind you, they're not here today, are they?
They're not. No.
No. Yeah, one day we need... And Julia... Is Julia still here? Because Julia's been on today as well.
I think so, somewhere.
Is she still here? She's probably busy working.
She's beavering away somewhere.
Yeah. Now, because can you see me just being able to control it, I can get more of a better blend by popping, you know, the shades and mixing the two. So I want you to have a play with them again. Have a little play with your pencils. Let's bring in a couple of greens. And again, let's just pop down. I'm going to go in with a bit of a colour, only because I've realised I've gone over my colouring lines again. Like so. And again, because I'm holding my pen, stop Debbie, the pencils, because I'm holding my pencil further down the barrel of the, you're not as being as harsh with them. So again, I'm going to go in and just build up that shade, like so. And again, just really beautiful. And of course, like I said, you can mix your colours. This is from the Naturals. Oh, you can tell we've been using that one a lot. And I'm going to go in. Oh, that's a nice green.
Really beautiful,
This
that
is
green.
gorgeous. This is the grass one, this one. And again, just going in. And let's bring in a little bit of the shamrock. Oh, perfectly for you, that one, Sharon.
There you are.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you can then start to build up your colour. And I'm going to use that blending solution in a moment as well. I promise you I'll show you how to use that one. Bit of a panic going on earlier at the door. Couldn't find no blending solution anywhere in the building. It's like almost things just disappear in this
They
room.
do. It's like someone eats them, isn't it?
It is. It's exactly that. I think
don't
someone
eat
is.
the blending solution.
No, please don't eat the blending solution. No, definitely not. Or drink it. Yes, precisely.
Yeah, don't do any of those
Don't be
things.
doing any of those things. No, we won't want you doing that. So again, I'm going to go in and just add that down, that little bit of colour. The lovely thing about the pencils, of course, is you don't get the bleed through because these are a wax-based pencil, so you're not going to get that bleed through. So if you're not a lover of the bleed, then use the pencils.
Absolutely. Would it still not bleed through even if you use the blending solution?
No. No. Oh dear.
Excellent.
No.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You sound like Mrs. Doubtfire then. Oh dear, dear. Oh,
You
Debbie,
did.
we haven't spoken about it.
What's that?
Mrs. Doubtfire, the musical, is coming next year.
You
and
are
it premieres
kidding me.
in Manchester in October.
You are jesting.
I think we need to get together and take the Hottie Scotty, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. Oh my God, it's one of my favourite. In fact,
Hello, dear.
I'm going to say it's probably up there in my top 3.
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
We need to go.
I do. I absolutely loved Robin Williams. I loved him. Loved him. I actually cried when he passed. He
So
was a
sad.
total legend.
Do you know who I was really sad about? Passed away last week. Stephen Sondheim.
Stephen who?
Stephen Sondheim.
Sometime.
Sondheim. No, okay, wrong audience. Stephen Sondheim, the legendary Broadway lyricist responsible for shows such as Company, Gypsy, West
You were
Side
thinking
Story,
then. Oh, right,
Into
okay.
the Woods. Amazing man. Probably the most had the most impact on Broadway theatre than anyone else ever.
Ah, right. No, I didn't realise because no, I'm not a connoisseur. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
A connoisseur of musicals and shows and Broadways and things like that.
He wrote Follies as well as another show he wrote.
What?
Follies.
Follies?
Yeah.
Not heard that one either. I'm not well. What's the word? Into shows.
Sharon's got a fact for us.
Oh, come
Stop
on,
the
come
show.
on, spill.
Sharon's got a hot fact.
No, it's just going back to Mrs. Doubtfire. I know where you can actually see the costumes.
Where?
Right, so we were in New York at the Museum of the Moving Image in Queens.
Right.
And they have a whole Robin Williams section.
Wow.
So you can see all the masks, all the prosthetics, the
Wowzers.
costumes, but you can also see stuff from Mark and Mindy as well. And I
Amazing.
just stood there and cried.
Oh, that would have been me. That would definitely have been
Yeah,
me.
well worth a
Some
visit.
friends of mine this year, I was here for Halloween, but some friends of mine all went as a collective of Mrs. Doubtfires on a night out. There was 6 of them. Imagine that, you're in the club, in walk 6 Mrs. Doubtfires. So good.
Oh, can you imagine? That'd be fab. Oh my God, I love that film. Now, you can see by your pencil, by having a bit more of control with your pencil and laying down your colours, and you've been seeing, I've been mixing up lots of different colours here. This is what you can do, but of course you can only do that if you lay down less. Less is more with the pencils to get that blend. And then of course, you've got your blending solution where you can smooth, do you know if you want to smooth out those harsher lines, I'm going to say, harsh lines, then you can use this to get that lovely blend. Now, normally, we have a little pot in the studio with some cotton wool inside. We can't find it. Because one thing I'm going to tell you with your blending solution is, can we just have a visual, George, please? You don't get your stump and you don't dip it in. Is
Don't
all
dip
I'm going to
your
say.
stump.
Do not dip that stump into that solution.
And is that what you're about to do?
Not on me, Nelly.
Right.
I'll get my legs slapped by Leanne. No way. The law of Leanne.
Law Court Leanne, yeah?
Law court Leanne. Does that
Law
make sense?
Court of Leanne.
Law court of Leanne. She'll come round and smack your legs. So no, you can't do that because you don't want to saturate. It just end up being a soggy mess because remember, it is that compounded paper, basically. What you want to do is just get it a little tad damp. Is that the right way? Yeah. Yep. So I'm going to have to improvise. And I mean improvise. So I'm going to pop a little bit onto a bit of tissue and I'm going to go in with my stump. I might go in with a small one actually because they've got different sizes, haven't they? And I'm just going to literally give it a little dab. Now, the best way to do it is, do you know those little jam jars? In fact, you're staying at the Redworth tomorrow, not tonight, aren't you? Yeah, breakfast, jam jar. Will you get me one?
Yeah.
Fantastic, thank you very much. No, because they do little pots of jam.
Little pots of jam at breakfast, yeah.
Croissant.
Yes, absolutely. And it's just perfect. Bit of cotton wool into the bottom of it, pop some solution in, and then you can just dip in and it doesn't saturate it because it's soaked up in the cotton wool, but it gives you that little damp stump. So I'm going to go, let me go in with my big one. So I'm going to have to try and improvise a little bit, see if I can make this work, because this is not the normal method that we do it in, can I just tell you? Not the normal way that we do it. But again, you're going to go over and then you're just going to use your stump and smooth out with that blending solution.
Oh, it's like an Instagram filter for your colouring, isn't it?
Perfect description. It's like a filter on a camera. It really, really is on your apps. And now what I've done is I've smoothed out the harshness. Is that
Did you
the right
say your
word?
abs?
Did I say my abs?
You said it's like a filter on your camera on your abs.
Did I?
I don't know, that's what I heard.
Did I really?
Is that what you said, Sharon?
Well, if I did, I didn't mean to. Abs. Abs.
Oh, not abs. I haven't got any abs. Take more than a filter to see my abs. You'd need some sort of surgery. Keyhole, I reckon.
Oh dear. But can you see what it's doing is just giving it that lovely lift and it's just smoothing out the harshness.
Beautiful.
Which is why, please get hold of some paper stumps, get hold of some blending solution. The fabulous deals that are on are just incredible. But honestly, this is just incredible. And of course, that's me blending there. I'll come back to that in a moment because what I wanted to show you is that you can enhance images that you've already coloured in with the alcohol pens. So my little field mouse?
Yeah.
Field mouse? My little field mouse, I can enhance now with my pencils. So I can go in and I can go over and I can lay down a little bit of colour. And again, I'm just enhancing over there. So I'm going to enhance where all my little shading parts are. Isn't it cute? It's so cute.
Adorable.
There's some amazing stamps on the the website.
I used to love going around when I was in primary school. My friend Matthew, his house, they had a little field mouse that lived in their house.
Oh.
They didn't know where it was. And every now and then in the evening, about 6 o'clock, it'd run across the back of the kitchen counter. And they'd be like, there he was. I think he was called like Jeremy, they nicknamed him, or something like that. Years he lived there. I'm not sure if he lived in the house or he was coming in and out. But he used to, every now and then, you see him shoot along the back of the kitchen counter. Probably very unhygienic, but you know.
Oh, bless him. Now, I'm just scribbling down some here because, again, I'm just going to take my stump into my little solution and we're going to soften that harshness again. But what you're going to do is just emphasise, and it helps build up a little bit of dimension when it comes to your, light, your shading. Yeah, I'm going to call it the shading, the light and dimension to get your beautiful images. But again, that's why you want some solution in your life. And of course, you can then enhance that just by adding the pencils over the top. And I could do that with leaves. I could do that with the berries. Berries? Grapes?
Yeah.
Berries? Yeah.
Blackberries, I'm going to say.
Blackberries. Oh, I love a good blackberry. But again, that's all you need to do. And you can enhance there, so you can use them on top of your finished images that you've already coloured in with your Triblends or whatever it is medium that you've used. And of course you could carry that on and really create some real depth and dimension. So absolutely, and the lovely thing about this is I'm going to finish that off with my pencils, I think, Jo. I think that's what I'm going to do with. But you don't get the bleed through with
Fabulous.
this one. So you're not getting the bleed through with the pencils. Fabulous deal. 3 for the price of 2, is it, did you say?
3 for 2, as it is across all individual items indeed. So you can go for the florals, which is these ones just here. $24.99, $34.95. You want to go for these, or you can go for the naturals. It is completely up to you. Right, don't forget as well about that blending solution if you want to go for that. That is in stock for you. The paper stump is also in stock for you as well if you want to go for that. Right, we're going to move back. We're going to go back to something we launched earlier today. We're going to give you a little bit of a recap on the Violet Studios, which we launched for you earlier today. It's a complete collection. I'm going to whiz you through it because, I mean, there's so much. If I go through it slowly, I'll be here all afternoon. It'll take us to the end of the show. Loads in here for you. So you've got ribbons in here. You've got twines. You've got 3 different die sets in here as well. So you can see these are super adorable. Your little car. Got that cutting one. You've got the trees there as well. You've also got your mini tags, your alphabets. You've got your gems. Then these are your card toppers. You've got your tags and twine. Love these as well. You've got the frames in here. A couple of different embossing folders for you in this collection as well. So you've got the car, which is that one there. And you've got that one, 'Tis the Season, to be jolly. Then stickers as well. These stickers are absolutely awesome. 100 stickers in there. You've got acrylic stamps included. You have got ribbons in 5 different styles, a full-on top decoupage topper collection as well in an 8x8 size. You have then got card blanks in here. Now you've got printed ones, which are these ones, which are awesome. You don't add too much to those at all. And you also have as well your coloured ones, just your plain coloured ones. So you can see you get them in the red, the craft, the green and the ivory. So you've also got those in there. Then you've got the 6x6. You have got your tape with your tags and your different imagery on there. You've also then got your washi tapes included as well. It's a bumper collection, this. Then you've got your pom-poms. You have got a card making compendium. Yeah, all for this price, you can see, I know. It's colossal, isn't it? Card making compendium. And then you're also going to get the 12x12s in here as well, in these beautiful contemporary designs. It really is an amazing collection there. As you can see, 57.68, 73.61 becomes 46.14 or 58.89 as a platinum member. Right, let me just put all this away, and then I'm going to share with you the glitter markers in just a second. Over there, over there. Pop over there. Don't worry, talk amongst yourselves. Right, let me grab for you the glitter markers. Now, these here are fabulous. Just a little bit of a shake and a natural pump, as our Debbie says, and you'll be able to using these in no time. That's what we're going to say about them now. A quick shake and a natural pump, and you're good to go. 2 different options here for you. Now the great thing is about these, they are a glitter marker, but they're not like our sparkle pens. They kind of are, because they're still in that beautiful lovely shininess for you. But the other great thing about these is they're more like I would say they're like a gel pen with glitter in them. Would you say that's a better description, Debbie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
so that's kind of the vibe you're getting with these. You're going to get in here 2 different options. So neon lights gives you yellow, violet, blue, pink, orange and green. And then the vibrant florals gives you golden glow, electric pink, ultraviolet, fiery red, supernova, and the yellow cosmos as well. $11.99 or $16.95 is your price on those ones just there. And I believe Debbie is going to take us through these.
I am, but I'm going to need to pinch a set of yours, Joe, please, if
Oh,
I can.
no, I can't be having this.
I've only got
What
the
ones
neons.
would you like?
I've only got the neon lights. Can I pinch the other ones, please?
If you got the
Because I had the other set that sold out.
If you got the
Thank you.
neons, you could draw for me and you in neon blue.
Neon blue.
See, it's another Steps song. Getting all the Steps lyrics in tonight.
You are, aren't you? You're definitely getting there. Because you went to go and see him. I couldn't get to see him because...
No.
I know. Oh, look at his face.
They were okay. They were right.
What do you mean they were okay? They're Steps, for goodness sake.
They
They're
were
absolutely
good.
fabulous.
I didn't like this tour as much as the last tour.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to show you.
I mean, they were still fabulous.
That's what I'm going to show you, because these are just honestly, they're absolutely fabulous. So what I'm going to do is, can you hear me? Shaking to wake them. Give them a good old shake. I think these have all been primed. I'm hoping they've been primed. But these are brilliant. They're so vibrant. I just want you to take a look at the colours. This is the set that I've got here is the vibrant florals. Of course they are, because they're absolutely stunning. And they are literally brilliant water-based markers that I've got an absolute pack of beauty. I wonder what you were doing then, Joe, when you were
I'm
over
just
there.
plugging my phone in. It's
I
about
was
to
just
go
thinking
flat.
what you're doing over there, coming on the side. Oh, you threw me a little bit. But they are packed with shimmer. They've got beautiful shimmering glitter inside each one of them. So you need to shake it up, and that's why you can hear the little ball bearing. We've already started pre-colouring in. Can you see how
Feeling very
gorgeous?
musical, Debbie.
You are, aren't you? I can tell.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
very
tell.
musical tonight.
But absolutely beautiful. And again, for your literally, these are stunning. Now, these are very different from our sparkle pens. Our sparkle pens, and I think I've got one in my bag, so I'll just pull a sparkle pen out to show you the difference between the two. I'm doing it again, Sharon. I'm going outside my lines. Oh, my goodness.
Debbie, what you like?
I don't know today. I don't know what's up with me, Joe. I just don't know what's up with me. But, of course,
It's because it's Friday, Debbie.
Do you think so?
I think that's what it is, yeah.
Think
You got
so.
a Friday feeling. You're thinking about Bailey's when you get home, aren't you?
No, I'd be on my back if I had a Baileys. I meant because I'm tired. I'm so
Right.
tired
It'd
right
knock
now.
you out.
I would knock me out.
You'd be
yes.
asleep in no time.
I'd be asleep in no time. Plus, can I also say it's not very good for the old figure trimming days that I'm
Right,
trying to
okay.
do. So yeah, because it's packed full of calories. So
Well,
no.
it's basically just like alcoholic double cream, isn't it? No, it's not very good.
It is. Although I'm not going to lie, Christmases are coming.
Oh,
and,
it is.
I know what my family are like.
Isn't there some flavoured ones around as
Oh
well
no,
this year?
no, we're not talking flavours. We
Why?
are not talking flavours. We are.
Why do we not like the flavoured
Oh
ones?
no, we do not. Baileys is
What
Baileys. Do not
flavours
touch
can you get it in?
So you could get the salted caramel.
Salted caramel, do you not like that?
Nope.
I love salted caramel.
Do you really? No, it's not for
I
me.
know
that
I've
one.
not tried the Bailey's salted caramel, but...
No, I think it's because I love the original, and I'm not going to lie, it's definitely, I'm putting it out there. It's my favourite tipple. I love it.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It is. Why does it have to have
you
so
had,
many
Debbie,
calories?
Have you had Bailey's flavoured Haagen-Dazs ice cream?
No.
Oh,
Is
Debbie, you've not
it
lived.
really like Bailey's?
It
really?
tastes just like Bailey's.
No, I
yeah.
can't. No. Nah, not the real thing. Bailey's is Bailey's. Don't touch it. Have it on ice. Oh, it's gorgeous, and it does have the effect. If it will knock me out, I would go to sleep straight away if I had a big glass. I don't know about anybody else.
Bailey's, I mean, Christmas for me is about
Bailey's?
and port. They're the two things. Drink them at Christmas. I'd never drink them any other time of the year.
Really?
Yeah, I do love a port at Christmas.
Oh my God, I don't like port
Do you
at
not?
all.
Oh.
Nope, and nope. Do you like it, Sharon?
I love a sherry as well.
Do you drink?
Nope.
You don't drink?
Nope. Never had it.
Oh. Never had a
Nope.
Never had a
morsel
tipple?
past your lips?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
That was a conversation.
See, I
killer.
can believe it. Yeah.
Do you not drink?
No.
Sharon's enough
bless
fun.
you.
Sharon doesn't need a sherry to
It,
be
it
fun.
would be like putting petrol on a fire, I think.
Right, I think it might be the case
Yeah,
as
it
well.
might be dangerous.
Absolutely. Pina colada flavour Bailey's, apparently. You get according to the comments.
Nope.
Tried
Horrible.
that, Debbie?
Nope, it's awful. Sorry.
Have you tried it?
I have. It's disgusting. It's not my
Disgusting.
cup of tea. The strawberries and cream. Do you remember the straw? Oh no.
Strawberries and cream Bailey's?
Oh gosh, there was a strawberries one that they brought out through near Wimbledon. Nope. Just keep Baileys as it is. Baileys.
Right,
and
leave Baileys
alone.
alone.
Yes, leave it alone. Oh, these colours, do you know, they're popping with all that glitter. You can really see that impact of the glitter in these. I'll lift it up in a moment to show you, because can you... Oh, look at that.
So shiny. Debbie,
Look at that, yes.
I coloured that butterfly in.
I know you did.
Oh look, I had both of those butterflies.
I've pinched your calendar, Joe.
I know, I didn't even realise until just now they were the ones I coloured in.
Yeah, absolutely. This is when I lost you. I remember being with you and I lost you because you stopped talking.
I did, couldn't do it. Couldn't do the two things at once.
No, because it's very difficult sometimes. But how beautiful that. I must say, Joe, your skill level is something else. That is absolutely beautiful. It is. It's gorgeous.
It was so much fun to do.
Oh, they are. And they're beautiful. And again, if I turn it over, no bleed. So you're getting no bleed through with these as well. But these are water-based. So in answer to people's questions about, you know, how you can use these pads, you absolutely can use many colouring mediums on there. It is a super smooth textured cardstock that's been printed onto, but you can use any kind of medium. I suppose it depends on the mood that you're in. Do you want to colour with your pencils? Do you want to colour with your glitter markers? Do you want to use your alcohol pens? Do you want to use your Triblend brush pens? There's a ton of ways that you can use these, and they're absolutely fabulous. But let's not forget about these fantastic things. These are water soluble, which means you can do lots of background techniques as well. One of the favourites that I do is that lovely confetti background. Can I just show you, Joe?
Oh yeah, of course you can.
Because there might be people that have never seen this before. So I'm just gonna show you what I mean, because of the fact that it is. I'll use this little scrap. This will do. I'll use some of these gorgeous, vibrant colours as well. But all I'm gonna do is little bit of a shake. They're fabulous to colour in with, but because oops, you're getting carried away there, Debbie. Let's go.
Oh, even I could do this, Debbie.
Oh, anybody could do this, Joe. This is
splooshing.
just slop it down. Literally, pop it onto a bit of cardstock and then just watch this happen. Let me move my pens out of the way.
Ooh.
Oh, it's like a confetti explosion.
Beautiful.
Oh, let me just dry that off. Just give me a second, Joe. I'm going to plug me... wait a minute. Heat tool. Oh, did I call him John? Sorry.
Oh.
Did I? Well, if I did,
you call me anything. You call me everything. You haven't called me Ben the last couple of days, actually, and that's the first time in a long time.
Oh, yeah. No, you're not my Ben.
Wow. All right.
Oh. You're my gorgeous Joe, is where I should have finished that off, Joe. You are my... Sometimes I just don't think, Sharon. Sometimes I open up the mouth, you know. It sounds all right. It sounds all right in the head, and then it just gets. It just comes out all wrong.
She said to me the other day, I said, I'll do that colouring in for you. She went, yeah, we can get you doing a real job for a change. That was last week's cracker.
Oh,
this week's is, no, you're definitely not my Ben. No. All right, brilliant, thanks. Cheers for that.
No, because you're my gorgeous Joe, is what I was going to say. My gorgeous George, yes, my gorgeous George of the joystick is my gorgeous George.
Debbie is. She is the crafty bigamist. She really is.
I am. I'm terrible.
She's got more men in craft than anything else. Anyone else I know. She's got more crafty husbands up and down the land. She's got a crafty husband in every crafty outlet, I think.
Absolutely. I've got to spread the Debbie love. There you go. Look at this. Can you get in close, George? Can you get in close?
Hang on, he's just... Yeah, here he comes with his joystick.
Come on, get in close. I want you to see, because you've still got that gorgeous spark.
Look at the shimmer.
Now, can you imagine being able to colour in with these gorgeous pens?
Look at that.
And then get things like this, background techniques and stuff like that. And it didn't have hardly any effort at all. A few
just a bit of scribbles.
splatters, bit of scribbles, and then spritz with water. And then, of course, you've got all that left on your mat. Wipe that up with some spare excess of cardstock, and you've got beautiful things. But, of course, these are fantastic colouring mediums as well. And they are really beautiful. Beautiful pens, 3 for 2. Go and look over at all the things that are on the website. Did you say it was just on today?
3 for 2 just for today, your third day of Craftmas. A brand new promotion starts tomorrow, so grab it. Right, remember 2 different options for you here. Neon lights gives you the top 6 colours there, and then you've also got the vibrant florals, which gives you the bottom 6 colours. $11.99 or $16.95. 3 for 2, of course. You mix and match as you see fit. Right, I need to give you the details again for the Year of Craft. Now, the Year of Craft is on a 3 for 2. So you can either get it on a 3 for 2, or you can get the Year of Craft for free when you get it with a Classics. It's completely up to you how you want to grab a hold of it. The other thing that is very, very busy on this show, because it has a 15% discount, and then it's also included in, of course, your 3 for 2, is this, your Triblend markers, 24-piece deep blend collection, $67.99 or $101.95. Right, I'm going to give you an opportunity to check your baskets out before we come back and do card of the show. Whilst we do that, let's show you some of the fun stuff we get up to here at Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours.
I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing.
Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Sharon and Debbie trying to decide who's hotter, Tom Selleck or Billy Idol. And do you know what? I saw a picture of Tom Selleck the other day. Who was it? Debbie Fisher showed me a picture. That man is like 74, 76, and he is incredibly handsome. Don't you think, ladies?
Oh, absolutely.
And can I tell you, so is Billy Idol. I saw him do a performance.
I don't know who Billy Idol is, I don't think.
What, White Wedding? Do you not know White Wedding?
Well,
Joe?
I know the song, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the one. He's 70. I think he's 70 or maybe a bit more.
But
I'm
And
Googling.
he looks as
fresh.
gorgeous, fresh, I like that one, fresh as he did back, in fact actually he looks better than he did back then to what he looks like now. And he had abs on him, 70 odd year old abs.
He keeps.
Go check out that video with him and Miley Cyrus. He looked incredible and he still can sing really, really well.
Excellent. Shall we do card of the show?
Shall we? Oh,
Go on, that's you
It's
two.
so
Card
nice
of the
to be
show
with
is not-
someone who's same size as me.
Yeah.
Because I'm short too.
Well,
Normally I'm like
when
that.
I was at the desk, I was like,
Yeah, I know.
and trying to stamp.
Yeah, stamping's
It's
quite
like-
it's quite
Oh,
challenging.
yeah. Have you got the,
It's
we've
quite
got the
challenging.
pedestal for tomorrow? We've got the little stage
Oh, I'll be
for you.
using the
stage.
platform,
Got a little
still
stage.
everything tomorrow, yeah.
It's the
We'll get you
Leanne
up, Matt.
stage. Leanne's got a little stage because Leanne's tinier than us, and she has to stand.
Have you
on
seen
the
it,
box.
Sharon?
Well,
It's a
stage?
big box. She stands on a box.
Big box.
Yeah. She looks about 10 foot tall on this box.
Oh!
There it is. That's it. Yeah.
You know,
gold-plated.
you do know you're meant to be doing card of the show, you two, don't you?
Oh, sorry.
That's why
We're
you're
just having
over
a
there.
chat.
Right. Sorry. Right.
Card of the day.
Day.
No, you're doing card of the
Ooh.
show first, then we'll do card of the day after that.
No, because I've only been doing demos. I've been on
Oh, there
Technique.
is no card of the
There is no card
card
from
of the
me,
show.
so it's Sharon, because Sharon comes.
Sharon's a card of the
so
show.
I'm the only card.
So it's just card of the day then in that case.
Automatically in there. Right, so we'll start with going back to the beginning. Number one, the gorgeous Leanne,
Okay.
who was in earlier on, Leanne McAlpine. Absolutely beautiful card.
Beautiful.
Showed you the gorgeous technique. Go and check the show out if you want to see how it was done, because it's absolutely beautiful. So that is number one. Number two was from launch day. My little sassy pants were in this one. I knew she'd get in there somewhere. When she was a little wee baby. And this is number two, which is my scrapbook page using that gorgeous Home for Christmas from the Violet Studio range. And then number three, oh, beautiful
I mean, come
Sharon.
on.
I mean, that's just gorgeous. Again, beautiful techniques, showing you how to do that gorgeous shading, the light source. Absolutely fabulous. So it's 1, 2 or 3. You decide.
You decide. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion on YouTube. Should we show you some pictures? Oh, yes. We'll share some pictures with you. We've got some of the makes. We had some of the Christmas card makes earlier we asked you to send in. Stephen sent these in to us. Lovely. I love those little, they are the, what are they called, Debbie? The wobblers, aren't they?
Has he put the what? Let me come close. Let me come close.
Put them on some little 4x4s.
Oh, they're lovely. Yeah, they're gorgeous. And they've all got wobble. Wait a minute. They're all wobbling. They've all got the wobble.
They've
I
all
can
got a
see
wobble
'em.
on, yeah.
Yes, they've got the wobble on.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
He's also sent us some more.
Goodness
in
me,
as
he's
well.
been a busy boy.
Hasn't he just?
Wow, look at all those gorgeous. Now then, do you know
Liz,
what?
this next one, Liz has made a beautiful box using the Violet Studios collection that we launched today.
Oh, Liz, I like that. Now, that is beautiful. Again, absolutely gorgeous.
Really gorgeous. Liz sent us another one as well. Eden.
Oh
She's
my
got some
God, that's
Eden
beautiful.
bunting.
Do you know that's that garden of that's the garden party
it's
summertime
the summertime pendant.
Pennants, yeah. It looks like that one. And then the beautiful, has she done some lovely little rosettes there with Eden?
There's some little rosettes also
And
from
Violet
the garden party.
Studios,
Yeah,
yeah,
and Violet
the
Studio
Violet Studios.
papers she's used there as well. And look at this Glamazon that sent us in a picture. Lovely Jennifer Smith in a Christmas jumper. I'm loving that.
What a glamour
Beautiful
post
beading.
Jennifer is. That's
Sorry?
beautiful. Right, glamour post.
Very classy, isn't it?
Beautiful. I love that jumper. Jennifer, just drop me a little message. Where'd you get that jumper from? Because that is beautiful.
I just love where you're stood. Let's just
I
have a little.
can't
Let's have a
see.
little look over at Debbie where
Because
she
I can't
is.
see, that's why I have to
Pop-
come
pop
close to
Debbie
the
in
screen.
this.
I can't see a thing.
Look up and give us a wave, Debbie. Give us a wave.
Hi!
Oh, number 3 is a card of the day.
Yay, Sharon! Woohoo!
There we are. 3 is the winner. That will go up on the cabinet of creativity and into the card of the week. It's a hot competition this week. Have you seen the cabinet? It's really heating up.
I've got a personal favourite.
What's that?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to grab it and show it to you.
Personal favourite.
How did Michelle measure this in an hour? 2 hours,
That was
sorry.
a craft along.
Did she do it in 2 hours?
Oh yes. Yep.
It's incredible.
That's
I mean, it looks
beautiful.
like a birdhouse.
It is a work of art, is what it is. It's beautiful. Absolutely
It is.
beautiful.
We'll pop that back on there. Right, I'll come and get that.
Sharon,
I'll come and get it in a
I'll
second.
write on back for you, so we've got our Sharon's
Right,
details
I'm going to
on.
leave you the details. I'm going to put the details back on for the deep blends for you. Very, very busy on these still at the moment. Remember what you're getting in there. 24 markers giving you 72 different pens in the 24 different colour families as well. And Debbie, we don't need to try and twist your arm, do we, to do the rest of the show on the Triblends and the year of colour, because you're a bit obsessed with it, aren't you?
I'm totally obsessed with it. So much so I'm going to get them back out. Oh, can I get them back out, Joe?
Yes,
Can I have a little colour?
You have a little play.
Oh, because I do love. This calendar is absolutely beautiful, and regardless of how you're going to use it, and can I just tell you this? Can I show you some fabulous makes before I go into it? But take a look at what our fabulous design team have done. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Sharon was struck by this. It literally popped out of the box when we were picking samples, and that's from the fabulous Rachel Gillam, which again just
our
absolutely
social media
beautiful.
superstar,
Our
Rachel
social
Gillam.
media superstar, yeah. And can I show you another gorgeous one she's done? How beautiful is that? And that is taking a fraction, and I think if I remember rightly, let me just see if I can get to it. Just give me a second, I'll find it. Perhaps I should have... Here we go. Can you see where it's been taken from? Chop up your 12 by 12 pad, and if you're going to go with 6 by 6 cards, you've got 4 cards there, four card toppers, and all you need to do is do what our lovely Rachel's done. Colour it in beautifully. Lots of gorgeous pens that we've got. Pens, Triblend brush pens, the Triblend pens themselves. There's a ton of things that you can do. In fact, shall we have a little colour with that one? We'll have a little colour with that one. But again, I'm going to make sure I don't go onto my calendar that I've already got, and we'll take a fraction of there and we'll do a little bit of colouring. Ooh, I'm like, which little area shall I do? I think I'm going to go with, I'll start with my little butterfly, and I'm going to have him jade green shade. It's going to be a dark one, this one. But I'm going to go in, and again, all you're going to do is pop down your lightest tone first. And again, just colour... I was try and talk, Joe. I'm going to try and talk.
Go on, Debbie. You can do it. You got this.
Just pop your colour down. So you're going to start with that lightest tone. You've got the light, the medium and the dark of that beautiful jade green shade, which is in this deep blend. And again, just start with, light, Debbie, light. That's because I weren't concentrating. And pop down the colour. Now, I think these pens have been stored upright. There's got to be a little trick that you need to do when you're using them. You need to make sure that they are laid flat. So, did you say storage trays were on? Storage trays in the 3 for 2?
Everything, Spectrum
Absolutely.
listed individually will be in the 3 for 2, yes.
So they're important to have them laid flat. I think these have been stored upright because I'm sensing that this pen is we've either used it too much or it's been laid laid upright, which if it's been laid upright can happen what's happening here, which is where...
Your nib will dry out.
The nibs, and I think that's what's happened. So let me just see if I can find another one that's the same colour, Joe. Just be a second.
No problema. Let me remind you then, on that note, what is coming up tomorrow, because it is another action-packed day here on Crafters TV. You might wonder why, Debbie, at this point of the show, I always look down at my watch like I'm trying to tell the time. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I've got my calendar on my watch so I can see what the shows are for tomorrow.
Bless
Play
you.
your crafts right, myself and Michelle, and then a craft along with a Christmas vellum tags and creator cards as well, and creator bow, as well. Oh, I think I might have a go at that tomorrow.
Do you know it's beautiful?
Is it?
Oh, I've seen it. Have you seen? Pop over to the socials. There should be somewhere on the Crafters TV social page the gorgeous project that she's doing. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love that.
Yeah, so pop over there, and then tomorrow night, myself and Sharon Callis herself, it is, of course, the Craft House, which is going to be exciting. Some amazing collections and some best ever pricing, which is amazing.
It's going to be fabulous, isn't it? It's going to be a corker of a day. The fabulous Sharon, and I know Michelle can't wait to meet you in person, Sharon. She's really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fantastic day. And then, of course, you've got not only all that fabulous inspiration, you've got an amazing craft along coming up as well. So it's going to be a corker. And then you've got lovely Sharon all to yourself.
I know.
All 2 hours, Sharon. All 2 hours. I'm definitely going to be tuning in for that show because that's going to be a really great show. And again, showcasing some of Sharon's amazing designs. She knows I'm a big fan. I've loved all of her products. Do you know, I'm trying to think which is my favourite.
Succulents.
I think the succulents
are my favourite.
Yeah, I think Flower Fairies are mine. I love them. They're just beautiful. I love because you can do a lot of texture and build up, and I just think they're gorgeous. And plus, the colouring. Which I do love. I do enjoy a spot of colouring, I really do. 4 minutes? Where's the time gone? Can we have it back?
We could do another couple of hours if you want.
Oh, well, do you think the guys in the gallery, do you think Tracy and Julia would mind?
They can just leave it all running, as long as we just stay on, one camera. I'll go in there and direct, you can just stay out here and colour.
And colour to my heart's content. I would do as well.
Sharon can produce.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll have a blast.
I think we might get in trouble.
Do you think we would? Do you think we would get into trouble?
I think we'd get in a lot of trouble.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Don't think we'd get invited back.
No, can't have that.
No, we can't.
Can't have that. No. Yeah, we've had a great show. It's been a great day, actually.
It's been amazing. Another incredible day. A triple Debbie day. Not often we get one of those, is it?
No, it's not. No.
When are you back with us, actually, Debbie?
Well, I'm not back until I think it's the end of next week. Because I'm down at because I'm down at Crate and Craft tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. Got a couple of days off, and then I think I'm back for the back end of next week. Actually, going to be great.
Next weekend, we're all day Saturday together.
Yes,
And you're here Friday evening as well.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a great time again. A lot of fun.
So Laura laughs.
A lot of laughs. I'm just going to carry on colouring though. I think that's what I'm going to do when I've finished. Who needs to go home?
Who needs to go home?
Who needs to go home?
Not when there's colouring to be done.
Exactly.
Don't forget as well that today is, of course, it's the day 3 of Craftmas, which means that you've got that incredible 3 for 2 on all the individual Spectrum Noir products available over on our website. That will end tonight at midnight though, so you need to take advantage of that ASAP if you want to. Everything Spectrum Noir is including ink pads, absolutely everything, all accessories, also as well the carry case as well. If you want to go for that, that is included in here. The perfect way to store your markers, all of your markers, including your Triblends as well. And the great thing is about this, it actually opens up into a bit of a workstation, so you can use it as a workstation. And then when you're done with that, you can pop this back together again, and then it converts back into a fabulous carry case, which I think is super handy, don't you? So make sure you're taking advantage of those. We've got a brand new promotion for you tomorrow, but I can't tell you what it is. It's top secret. I'll have my tongue cut off if I tell you. You'll have to tune in tomorrow for Wake Up Call, and you'll have to join us then to find out what tomorrow's fantastic, fabulous promotion is. But it won't be 3 for 2 on Spectrum Noir products, so you need to take advantage of those quickly. I love the finished ones of these, Debbie. I mean, they really are wows, aren't they?
You take your time colouring in, because they are something for you. This is what it was all designed about. It's, you know, it's not about how fast you get it coloured in. It's about taking your time and enjoying this mindful craft, which is just absolutely beautiful. And again, I'll just flick through those designs so that you can see how incredible they are when you colour these in. Take your colour blend pencils, take your sparkle pens, take your glitter markers, take your Triblend brush pens, take your Triblends, your Classics, your illustrators.
Anything you want.
Any colour,
Absolutely.
any colouring medium you want. Make the most of that deal while it's on offer. Till the end of today, did you say, Joe?
It is indeed to the end of the day.
You could be enjoying getting really crafty, really
indeed.
creative, and get yourself into that colour me happy space.
Absolutely.
Which is what we love.
Debbie, we are out of time. Massive pleasure. Thank you as always. Big thanks to Sharon. Thanks to Tracy and Julia and Georgina and gorgeous George of the joystick. It's been a fabulous Friday. You're going to have to join us tomorrow for a Super Saturday. We're going to have a fabulous weekend coming your way. I'll be here with Michelle and Bernie and Sharon. Make sure you take advantage of that 3 for 2. Get your baskets checked out. Have a great day if you're across the pond. If you're here in the UK, enjoy the rest of the evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.